straight up. Close that door. You have
Straight up.
You have to leave that open.
We're performers. I'm surprised that bothers you.
What?
The door being open.
The door? No, I'm just
Leave the door open.
I'm good.
Let the boy watch.
I'm good.
I'm about it. Watch it.
I'm good.
Take a look. Take a good look.
I
Don't look too long.
I'll definitely perform. Yeah.
Wait, what? Definitely. Oh, see the camera. They don't see all that. They don't see that. That's a king too. Definitely.
That's why I'm here.
to tell my side. to tell my story.
Let's get the facts straight. I've heard a few lies on a couple of the podcasts.
Let's
I've heard a couple things that weren't.
I heard a couple of you guys. I heard y'all were lying on wax a bit.
Things weren't quite as I recall them. Okay.
Oh man! All right, man. Episode 13. I've been talking about this guy for the longest time. He should have been probably episode 2. But
Episode 1, actually.
He should have been episode 2 for sure. Should have been episode 2. But no, all jokes aside, I think most of my, I don't know, man. Accolades, dance accolades, they come from you. Yeah, I wouldn't be in a place I am right now had I never crossed paths with you and you never would have given me that shot to go on the road and do what I'm naturally good at as a career and get paid for it. And then now I'm still making money off of that till this day. I met you when I was 18. I'm 34 now. I don't want to try to we just took a shot of Crown. I don't even want to try to do the math on that, but it's a long time, and I'm still able to do that, create business models off of just knowing you. So before we start, thank you. And
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you before we start. Jokes aside. Yeah, what's up, cocksucker? Cocksucker?
What's good?
Man, dude, it's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I talked to you. And I know that's bad. That's bad. Because I remember there was a time, I guess, back in the day, like when we first started working together, we were talking like almost every day, every other day, or rehearsing or doing something.
Communicating all the time. I started not to show up today.
You say what?
I started not to show up today.
You really? Wait.
I'm
today?
No, I'm joking.
No, you wouldn't do that. You're not keto. But no, yeah, I was thinking the other day. I was like, man, I gotta hit Herman up. It's been like the distance is so like there's so much space there, and it really is not supposed to be like that.
No, it's your fault. It's all good.
No, tell me. Cause we can talk. We can air it out now.
No, it's all good though. It's all good because I'm gonna be the same. I'm gonna be the same regardless.
The whole point is to talk about that shit. To talk.
I'm good on that.
Okay, okay, Herman. What do you want to talk about today?
Nah,
it's your show.
It's your show. It's your
Herman
show.
Charles podcast.
Why'd you bring me here?
Is that what it is?
Why'd you bring me here?
It must be the Herman. Because, motherfucker, I asked you a question. No, seriously. Why is it my fault?
Nah, bro, I'm just joking, bro. Like, we could not talk for 2 years and it'll be the same thing. So, it'll be the same camaraderie and all of that. So,
I talked to D about what you just said right now. I've talked to D. I've talked to a lot of other more like-minded, mature people that I keep around me about when you're linked. When I guess maybe is it when you go through certain things, or if you known people from like you're younger. I don't know what it is, but there's something about. It's the same with him. Like I can go without having to talk to him or you, or like even my like blood. I can go without that time, and then when I get back with y'all, it's just like it was before.
Yeah.
So what is that though? Like,
so it is you. You are the issue.
But is it an issue though?
Kind of, sort of, but you know, it's. I always tell people it's like, it's all perception. Like, some people might get mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I've just been groomed along the years to be like, okay, people are working. You know what I'm saying? People are working. People are doing what they got to do. They have their own lives. So you can't really just expect them to be at your beck and call all the time. I learned it at a young age. I learned it at a very
How young?
Bro, it's always been like I had one of my close friends who was like on Broadway and all this stuff and went to NYU like right out of high school. I didn't know anything. And so they're out there in New York and you know, doing big things, and you know, you're trying to contact the person or you know what I'm saying, you're thinking it's going to be the same thing what it was before, and they can't get to you, or they're doing their thing, like, but what do you know, and they would lose friends over stuff like this, some of their close friends, but you got to just be 100. You know what I'm saying? I've always just been like, okay, I'm loyalty over royalty.
Who's on Broadway?
Huh?
I never did I know this? Do I know this person?
Nah, probably not, bro. I had a whole other thing before I even met you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell me a little bit.
What do you want to know, bro?
I've known you. Okay, so how long have I known you? So I'll do the math right now. I don't feel like doing it up here. I'm gonna do it right here on my phone.
16 years, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are good with that stuff. You are good. So, what's so funny?
Nothing, bro. All I'm saying is I had there was a career. There was.
You're like,
I had
you always get offended by like, damn, you don't trust me. You don't
I'm saying
me?
there was a career before you. You know what I'm saying? There was a.
No, that's like you're always right. 16, you're like.
Simple math, man.
No. Okay, no. I would like to know because I've known you for 16 years and I don't know.
Yeah, that was a whole thing before you
more.
even came into the picture, bro.
Well, I know it.
So we don't even have
to. Pump the
to.
Brakes, buddy.
We don't even have to go there,
I'm
bro.
not attacking you.
It's a whole other thing.
I'm not attacking you, brother.
We're going from you and beyond.
I never said it was about me.
Okay.
Okay, so you started dancing when?
Professionally or just period?
When did you? Okay, I know when I was a freshman in high school, between 8th and 9th grade summer, I knew I had made a sound decision. I was like, and I said this out loud. I go, I saw a Justin Timberlake video. I said, I'm going to be a backup dancer professionally 100% by the time I get out of high school. I knew it then. When did you say that's my career? Or did you ever, was just, what was it?
Bro, like I could, you know, when I was a kid, it was Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fanatic.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Michael Jackson first, when is your first knowledge of him in your mind when you were?
Like when I could remember stuff. I remember more Michael Jackson stuff than I remember like stuff at home with my with my parents. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember more Michael Jackson stuff. I can remember watching Motown 25.
Yeah.
I remember where I was. I don't remember nothing before that. I remember going to even before that, I remember going to a Jackson's concert. I don't remember getting I don't remember getting in trouble with my getting in trouble as a kid. I remember the Jackson's concert. I remember where I lived, and I remember Motown 25. And I remember dancing after Motown 25. That was, you know what I'm saying? Like that night, you know, moved all the stuff out of the the family, you know.
Was that the first time you had done that?
No, I didn't do it. The family does
that.
You know
Okay,
They move, like an event happens, and then later on that evening they move the rug, they move the couch, and move the chairs, and turn on the music and have a party.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the MJ moves I just seen.
That's crazy.
In the middle of the floor, and my uncle sees me, and he was like, I see you, boy. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So, and then I remember elementary school, kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
I had a teacher, Miss Marshall, and I don't know how they found out, but or show and tell or something like that, and did the Michael Jackson, and they would literally every Friday. It wasn't show and tell anymore. It was like Herman do Michael Jackson every Friday, like move all the tables out of the way, and cut the rug, and it was every Friday in elementary school.
And you said that the teachers already, Miss Marshall or other teachers knew?
That was my kindergarten teacher, Miss Marshall and Mr. Wilson.
You're telling me that she kind of knew before?
Whenever she found
you
out,
thought you had showcased it, is it possible she kind of caught you at the playground?
No, because I wasn't doing anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really shy. I'm shy.
No, yeah.
I wasn't doing anything like that.
When it came to doing, at that time, were you dancing or were you just doing MJ inspired?
That's it.
Type.
That's it. You
movements.
See Billie Jean, and that's what I was doing, and it went from there.
But music was always in your home.
Oh yeah.
It was. You were always.
Because my dad is a James Brown fanatic. I think that's where I get it from.
Wow.
So, bro,
I never knew that.
I've heard every James Brown song, lyric, breath he's taking on a record.
So even more than Mike or more? What would you know more?
I know Mike more because I studied it more, but I've heard every single thing James Brown has done.
And it's safe to say that MJ, his mentor or kind of idol, was James Brown before?
Absolutely. Can you turn that music off, please?
It's not picking up like you think.
That's bothering me, though.
Okay. I don't know why that's playing that record. It's not fitting the mood at all.
But yeah, absolutely. It just happened. Like, it was Michael Mania when I was a kid. It was Michael Mania.
Pepsi commercial. Like, how old were you when that Pepsi commercial came out?
I don't know how old I was, but I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how old I was. I don't know the year it came out, but
that was the time.
Yeah, Thriller, bro, Thriller,
and
the biggest selling album of all time.
All time.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So it was that then too. It's just 80 years later. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really think about it until somebody brings it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just think about an album that was like that, the equivalent of what that would be right now. It would be nothing but that person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it was then. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a household like mine. You know what I'm saying?
The infamous video of you killing it. Were you on a basketball court, outside court?
You talking when I was a kid? Yeah.
Was that out?
It was at Adel Park. It was at our family reunion. It was a
family reunion.
It was a family reunion, and that was on a basketball court. But it was under a shed thing, and they have the tables all set up. You know what I'm saying? And they would have tables set up on one side, and there was only one side of it. It wasn't like it was a whole court, but it was only one goal on one side.
Yeah.
So we would go play basketball, but when it was like the talent part, I was doing that.
So how long did it take you? Because the way you did that video, it was pretty.
It looked like it was rehearsed. But I'm saying I'm after that time, bro. I'm in my room. Look, I'm in my room.
It's clockwork.
I'm in my room. I'm closing the door.
And
and like I said, my dad was a James Brown fanatic, so he saw how I had the same tendencies with Michael Jackson. So he would just get me he had albums already. You know what I'm saying? So I stole the albums. I just stole them. Like, they were mine now.
Yeah.
It was a concert album. It was off the wall. And then by that time, everybody started knowing that that's what I was on. So they was like just giving me. I had like 2 Thriller albums, and I just put them on the record player. And bro, I started making. Look, I would look. So it was the one was a concert album. And it had the song line up. So, but there were some songs that I ain't like. So it was like slow songs. But when you 5 and 6 and 7 years old, you don't like the slow songs. I want the fast songs so I can dance. So I would just like make a list of all fast songs. I take them from the concert, from Thriller, and from this, and from Young Mike, and I would just put my own little whole concert together. I would perform the whole concert in my room, and my grandparents bust in the door like, "Wah!" I be in there, you know what I'm saying? So like, I already knew that was.
So you would
like,
do a whole set, but
I
would
do a whole concert, bro. I'll be in there for hours,
right?
doing that kind of stuff. So
I was doing the same. See, when I was that age, I was doing that like with martial arts. I was just super active. I was super active, and I had the Michael Jackson was there like that for me, but I was doing it. It was like kung fu, and then dancing, and I would do the same thing. I would do the whole fight scene from Mortal Kombat, like Liu Kang versus Reptile, the whole fight scene in there. But my mom knew what I was doing. She, like you said, like, see, I think what we share is we had people supporting that. Like, they knew you was on that mic shit, so they got you. Here you go. You said you had two Thriller albums,
but you're a kid though, so they're not thinking like that's gonna become.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But even now though, even now it's like that. It's and we're in Houston, so it's like that in Houston as well too. I know the world's gotten bigger, social media, the network. I know all that has made it easier to be noticed or to build a business model off of, but back in the day, yeah, like they're thinking, oh, that's him. He's just passing time, and nothing's gonna come of that really. But I would do a whole
but they would have
I would do. See, I was already doing choreography. I was just doing fight choreography in my room, jumping off my bed in the air, acting.
Oh yeah, it was super WrestleMania.
And you were doing it. But were you doing that as well though? Like I'm talking about full out, even the acting part of it. The theatrical part of it too.
Yeah, like wrestling. Like yeah.
But what about the girl? But like the girl coming, would you like to come up on stage with me?
Nah, bro.
You weren't doing that either.
There was no slow songs, bro. It was all
you were all.
fast
It was all
songs.
fast. So when did you actually like appreciate the slow Michael Jackson songs?
Man, it had to be when I was getting older. But what started happening is like
I gotta cut you off. I'm sorry. I gotta cut you off before I forget. Speaking of slow songs, so. I still feel like I'm learning new Michael Jackson. You do study it more than me. I like to consider myself a huge MJ enthusiast. Huge, which is we link up on that. But I'm just now the other day. I just can't stop loving you. So that song, there's if I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong here, there's Spanish. Is there a French?
Yeah.
Is there a Russian one?
I don't know about Russian.
He did. I don't know what I was listening to. It's on. It might be on Apple Music. There's a couple of. Do you know how many?
There's a few like different languages, bro.
Dude, he recorded all of them.
Yeah. He had interpreters that work with him and everything. To
Just
get it absolutely
the other day,
correct.
I'm listening. I'm like, okay, Spanish version, and then there was another version. I don't know if it was the French one, but there was another version. I go. I'm sitting in the truck. I'm filling my gas up, and I'm like.
It's a great song too.
I'm like, this man was larger than life. Like
the wherewithal to even like, you know what I'm saying, to make it make it translate to
back then
they need this song
like
too,
everywhere,
and they need this song also.
That's how much they fuck with you because you have to make a version in their language. Bro. Back then. That's crazy.
It was Whitney Houston was supposed to be the person on that song.
What happened with that?
They didn't want to overexpose her, that kind of thing. It was a label thing.
Were they on the same label at the time?
I don't think so. No, she was with Clive Davis.
What do you mean overexposed?
Like they were getting ready to really go in with Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Like they put her out. Yeah. But if she is on a song with Michael Jackson and it's a huge song, then it takes away from. You know what I'm saying? Probably. You know, I don't know. I'm not in the office with him, but it probably takes away from what she's doing. Oh, because it was the first. That was the first single on the bat, bro. I don't want to turn this into a Michael Jackson interview, bro.
But you knew we were gonna go to Michael. You knew we were gonna do that
from start to finish.
But we do
because it absolutely can be start to finish.
I know. I know. Anybody that knows us, like we will talk. Like we will. I remember. Okay, we would get done with like a dance rehearsal, and we'll sit there and talk about dance rehearsal. Other choreographers, and then we'll talk about Mike, and we'll look up, and the sun will be coming up.
bro.
How long we will talk
Everybody
about this
who's
shit. I'm like, hold up, I gotta go. I'm like, dude, I want to do, but I gotta go.
everybody who's close in it, like inner circle for me, I've put them on to some Michael Jackson stuff, like, and had them pay, and just by them seeing it, they started to pay a closer attention to detail.
Yeah,
for sure. Every single person who's close to me.
Okay, we clearly we need to get off of Michael Jackson,
but we'll stay for another second. So that was the that was the bad album, right? It's Fatigue Great. You know
you gonna let me finish this real quick though? Fatigue
really
Great. Yeah.
But this is known though. But you got to understand the mental part of that. Like, when you're coming off Thriller, which is the biggest selling album of all time, which was coming off the Wall.
Yeah.
As far as solo stuff, because he released a project with his brothers in between that. He released two projects with his brother in between that. But
a lot of people don't know that.
Enthusiast. So,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So look, Off the Wall really made him the biggest black artist of all time.
Yeah.
As far as sales. You know what I'm saying?
As far as sales goes.
As far as sales.
Yep.
And so Thriller made him biggest of all time, right? So you're coming off of that. Like, I'm getting greater and greater. Like, if you were just getting greater and greater and doing better and better, and you know what I'm saying, and everything's clicking like that.
Yeah.
So he's like, bro, I'm gonna do a duet with Whitney Houston, and then like, Bad was supposed to be a duet with Prince. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
and we talked about that. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder is on that album too. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted Stevie Wonder, Prince, and Whitney Houston on the album. He's already who he is.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. That's crazy to me, even right now. That's crazy to me.
That
to say those names like that on one album.
All those names on one
album.
I get, yeah. But is there? So how do you? Okay,
these are
what would you compare that to now though? Like not name because, now. Like people since then up to this day, like in between, like who's had an album like that we're talking about? Like
nobody. What are you talking about? Nobody.
I'm talking about names. But you're right. No, you're right.
Because it never really comes out how, you know what I'm saying? When people just try to do duets and like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, almost like Usher and Justin Timberlake, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even Usher and Chris Brown. It's not that. It's back who they were at that time.
Yeah.
But it never happened for whatever reason. But
we're talking about prime.
Yeah,
all prime.
But that, you know, it's still not it though. It's still not it. To me, like I said, it's all perception. To me, it's still not it. Because if you ask people who their favorite artists are, and they're doing Prince, Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Who's the best singer of all time? They're not gonna name those two guys.
Who are they gonna name?
They're not gonna name those two guys.
What two guys?
Usher and and JT.
Yeah. It's always MJ or Prince. So.
But let's move on.
Because we'll talk about Mike all day. So, you first meet me, or when did you? Okay, so I show up to an audition at Planet Funk, 2005, right? 2005. I show up. At what point do you notice who I, like me, oh, okay. Or like what is your walking in like? Because I remember at the time I told you, like, when I go in there and I see you, I'm thinking you're a manager or some sort of rep from the label. I'm thinking at the time.
Can you pay attention over there, bro?
He go. No, he's got a system. No. That dude has something that goes off.
Joking.
He knows when these cameras are gonna go off and on.
I'm joking.
One's gonna cut. I know.
Let's go.
No, but I'm giving you this dude for some reason he'll go, Breezy, check that camera real quick. And then I'll go and it's literally gonna cut off in like 30 seconds. No. So like, okay, you get to Planet Funk. You're on crutches, first of all. When I first meet you.
Yeah, I was in a car accident like I think February 2005, either February or March, bro. it might have been early March. I was in a horrendous car accident. Totaled the car. Of course, it hit on my side. It wouldn't hit on her side. And I broke my leg, bro. Shattered my femur.
Shattered or chopped in half?
No, it wasn't. But just the part where it
pieces.
broke, where it broke.
Yeah.
That part was shattered right there, not the whole bone.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest bone in the body.
Yeah.
That's
shit.
I wish I could find my X-rays. So you know what I'm saying? Because like
I got my X-rays from my back. I keep that shit on my phone.
Yeah, that was so long ago.
It was long ago. Before.
And it was like
you could put that
like
shit
I said,
on
it was
like
that was I had a whole like I was teaching and performing and choreographing already before that. I was on my way to the club that we were going to perform at because I wanted to hear the music and like see
the day that happened.
Yeah, the night that it happened.
Was it?
I was on my way. I was on my way.
Was it Level or whatever? What was it called? What was it called first?
It wasn't
Was it
Level.
that, though?
It wasn't
Okay.
Level. It was M-Bar Milkshake.
But it was right.
M-Bar.
Same place.
Level was down the street. Shout out Steve Rogers and Lisa Rogers.
So you were on the way to go check out the sound. Everything was gonna happen. See how everything was gonna go for the show.
Just to feel the music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if we have to add a song, like the show was already, I thought the show was already good, but I want to hear a song that just make, you know what I'm saying, that makes that crowd there,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, turn up.
Yeah.
So if there was a song like that, I'm putting it in.
Were you already pretty serious? Like at that time, I mean, think about it. Like you're already, that's passion. I hear passion, but was that also like, were you trying to build your name at the time?
Nah, the name was already built,
Was
bro. The name was already built, bro. Because even before that, we had done like some stuff on BET. That's why those people even knew who we were. We had done something on BET and represented Houston.
Damn.
Spring Bling or something like that.
Yeah.
And got like third place. But they put us on TV for like 10 seconds. They put us on, you know what I'm saying? And they ran it all the time.
Enough.
That's all.
Yeah.
They put keep lap dancers.
When you look at back in the day when we had to, I remember whenever I was on TV or anything, usually that shit was glimpses. But 10 seconds, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, it was 10 seconds.
To be on TV, that's a long time. That's a lot of camera time on TV back in the
And
day.
you know they run the show all the time. They run it.
So you're on the way there. You didn't even make it there because you got into the wreck. What hit you? Who? Truck, car?
Yeah, it was this red truck, bro. It's like this red, like a F-1500. You know what I'm saying? It was like, because I told the story so many times, and I recently, the girl who was driving, I recently saw her like maybe a couple months ago, because I was like, bro, I've always told my side, and I never heard her side.
Yeah.
And she said she felt guilty, you know what I'm saying, because I got hurt, you know what I'm saying, and she was driving. I was like, bro, it's your fault, but don't, you know what I'm saying?
It is your fault, but like, just get over it. Get past that shit.
So we're turning the corner downtown, because it happened at Travis and Walker, and so this was back when they were doing a lot of construction downtown, getting prepared for like Super Bowl or maybe after, I can't remember exactly, but man, we turned the corner and it's a metro, but it's only two lanes for us because everything else is being worked on.
Yeah.
And so we pulled behind a metro, and I was like, man, pull around this metro. And soon as we're pulling around the metro, the light is turning green. So we're just going. And I thought, I was like, yo, if somebody run this light,
we shouldn't go, right? Yeah.
No,
because you know how it works downtown.
I was just like, bro, if somebody runs this light, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna smack us, right? And so look, this is what I remember. I look to the right and I see it's a heavyset lady driving the metro, and I see her as my pan goes this way, and as soon as I pan past the bus, I just see this huge red truck just go boom, 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 like it's, you know,
because
it's so much construction down there,
yeah.
so it's like boom, boom, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna hit us because he's running the light.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and before I get it out, he's like, pow, right? And it hits us, and it's just going. It's going, and look, it's going. And you know, have you ever seen those where they show like downtown anywhere, and you just see the lights of the cars going like this?
Yeah.
And it just look like lasers.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's what I saw. Just lasers going.
So what spun y'all? Did it spin you around?
Oh, we spinning.
Wow.
We spinning, and so the lasers were going, but the glass that was shattered was going in slow mo to me, right? Mm-hmm. It's going in slow mo, and I could see it. And I turn, I look at her, because I'm like up on the, like almost in the middle, because I tried to get out the way. And I look at her, and she's hitting everything, boom, boom. She's hitting the roof, the steering wheel, huh?
Her?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Hold on, let me get this laugh out. I ain't even supposed to be laughing.
Bro, she's hitting everything, the steering wheel, the roof, the window. She's going boom, boom, boom. I'm like, God, I was like, she about to kill herself, right? And so I grabbed her and like kind of just held her down.
Yeah.
So she stopped hitting because she was hitting everything. I grabbed her.
Were you wondering like why is she not stopping herself?
I'm just like, I was just like, she about to kill herself, right? So I just grabbed her and held her down, right?
Yeah.
And then so when I was like this, and I realized we're still moving, like we haven't stopped yet,
yeah.
Right? And I'm like, yo, I hope we stop soon, because if we don't stop, something else is gonna hit us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And as soon as I said that, boom, another smack, right? And then I'm like, I'm down like this. And I was like, I knew somebody was gonna hit us, right? But then I look up, and I'm like, okay. So all I see is a wall in front of me, right? So I look up, all I see is a wall, right? And I was like, I look up, like out the windshield, and it's a building. Like, so we've hit like a curve, I guess, like, and we're facing a building. So we were going this way. Yeah. We ended up facing that way, but a block down, like a entire downtown block down. So, and we're facing the opposite direction. I look and I see it's a building. So I was like, dang. And I look at her and I was like, you all right? And she didn't respond. I say, I know she better not be dead in my arms like this, right? I was like, you all right? I got to get.
Why are we laughing? Hold on. Why are we laughing right now?
Bro.
No, why we laugh? Is it the history?
No, I don't know, bro.
Because you over here laughing.
Because I don't want
her. Making me want to.
But I don't want her to be dead in my arms, because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Her death
but why is that funny to us?
I just don't want her death to ease on me, and then, you know what I'm saying? So look.
Go ahead.
So I asked her again, I was like, you all right? And she was like, yeah. And she said something, so I was like, oh. Right, so she kind of eased up, but look, she eased up, and the whole side of her face was, you ever see, you know, like the Phantom of the Opera, with his face and then mask, but it was blood though, like thick blood
on the side.
And I was like, I didn't want to say nothing, because I'm like,
you're like, she probably,
and so I just kind of let her get out the car. She got out. I'm under stuff, like I'm all like crushed in on this side, like everything's on me. Yeah. And so she got out the car and she started calling whoever, right? And it was half blood and half face. So look, I was like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let her figure it out.
I pulled down the visor thing, and I started to make sure I ain't bloody like that. So look, I was.
You pulled the visor down?
Yeah. I had to look at my nose and stuff to make sure I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, cause my nose was hurting. So look, make sure everything was in place. I'm like, God. So look, I was bleeding right here. So look, I was bleeding pretty bad right here. So I was like, okay, that little mark, I'll be cool with that. That'll be a cool little scar. I was like, make sure my nose, because I thought my nose was crooked. I'm like, they can't. I was like, my first thing I think I said out loud other than that was like, they can't kill me. They tried to kill me. They can't do it.
Too much.
I was like, I'm Superman. I'm Superman, right? I'm saying this out loud in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? it's time for me to get out of here because all this stuff, this whole side is on me. Like the whole side is on me. So I'm like, it's time for me to get out, right? And I'm trying to move, but like my leg is trapped underneath all this, whatever, the door. And so I look down at my legs, right? Or I'm just looking down to see how I can get out. And I look down at my legs, and my right leg, like the middle of my thigh, is touching you know what I'm saying? It's touching the left leg, the middle of the thigh, right?
Wow.
So my knee is here, my hip here, and the leg is touching here in the middle.
Out of the skin?
Nah, I got some Sean John jeans.
Okay.
I had I had a nice little unit on,
Hey.
like a little suede. I was looking good, my boy. You know what I'm saying? So look.
You gotta go check out.
So look, I'm looking at my leg. I'm like, bro, why my leg look like that, right? And I kind of lifted it up, and it went straight again, right? I said, okay, this is what my dancing legs look like. It was straight again, right?
Yeah.
It's my basketball playing legs look like. And I kind of let it go again, and it fell again, and I saw it go from straight to limp, right? And I said, oh my goodness, my leg is broke.
You know something was weird, but you still didn't feel the pain yet.
Nah, it didn't hurt.
It didn't register.
Until they start until like the ambulance came and they was
So
pulling me out.
So when you saw that, you just like, oh shit, I'm gonna stay right here. Or you just literally could not move.
No, I was just like, I called my sister. I was just like, yo, I'm trying to think I could trust her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't tell mama, right? Don't tell mama. And she was like,
that's what you were worried about.
That's what I said.
You thought you would.
What?
You thought you were gonna get in trouble or some shit?
Nah, I just didn't want them worrying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I didn't live with my mom at the time.
No, I'm
you know
saying,
what I'm saying?
like, you were grown up. I'm like, what?
But you know what I'm saying? I lived with my grandparents since I was a kid. So
Yeah.
I was like, don't. She's like, what? I was like, I was in a car accident. I broke my leg. What?
You're like, damn. Like, yeah.
I said, don't tell mama. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm all right. Bro, the first thing she does, right? It's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I get it now, later.
But I'm saying,
but at the time,
more
you know what I'm saying?
Grown up, more grown, you're like, well,
even a little bit, later.
You definitely should have told her.
Yeah, but
right?
I've never trusted her since.
Yeah. Thank you, but the
Time's
trust has
got
been
hard.
broken.
I'll never tell you anything else.
You're out of the circle, kind of. So your leg was broke.
Yeah.
And you had to go to surgery, I'm sure, right away.
Right away.
Went to surgery.
Dr. Hope.
Dr. Hope. Shout out Dr. Hope.
Nah,
No?
I had to get her out. I had to get her out of there.
You had to get her out of there?
She was handling me too rough.
Oh, it was too much. Okay.
And at the time, I was like, you don't really know who I am. I got to be straight.
Yeah. No. This got to be. This
got to be.
There ain't
this
no.
got to
like,
be. And she was
there
handling
some
me
complications.
rough.
Yeah.
I was like, man. I was like, Dr. Hope, you handling me kind of rough. You turning me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's hurting now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
And she did it one too many times. I was like, man, somebody come get this hoe out of here.
Wait, but you're already with the doctor, so you're already at the hospital.
I was at that, yeah. I was in the room and everything.
Until this day, you still think she was just too rough, or just
Dr. Ho had to get out of there.
wait, Ho or Hope?
Ho, Dr. Ho.
Oh, it was Asian. She was Asian.
Yes.
I thought you said Dr. Hope.
No, Dr. Ho.
So, okay, long story short, you broke your leg, had surgery, and then by what time here comes the Frankie audition?
Bro, I don't know. Bro, I was on Vicodin and morphine, bro. I don't know.
At the audition too?
I don't know. I stopped.
So you don't even remember
what?
holding the audition?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Bro, I stopped taking everything when I saw what Vicodin and all that stuff did to my body.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying?
And your mind.
Just everything. Yeah, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw what it kind of did to the body because, I don't really take stuff anyway.
Yeah.
And then I go straight to that stuff.
Yeah.
Just to take away the pain.
Yeah.
And I was doing crazy stuff and hallucinating. I was like, bro, I'm not taking this stuff no more. I just deal with the pain at a certain point.
You know, when I hurt my back, I was just saying my brain was messed up. It was bad.
Bro, your brain is messed up already, though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
But it was messed up. Like, we're talking doubt, and very, very self-destructive things started happening to me when I was.
Oh, nah, bro. When I was in the car, I was like, bro, okay, maybe in 3 weeks you know what I'm saying, I'll be back to do the show. I was like, I'll be ready. I'll
so
be
young.
not having any real injuries like that before in my life. So
yeah,
I'm like, the show was like in 3 weeks. I'm like, I'll be ready.
We're good.
But I didn't walk for 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even walk for 6 months?
I had to learn how to walk again on there.
So did the show go on, or you just didn't do it?
Without me?
Oh, okay. There is no... I set myself up for that.
Nobody came to see you, Otis.
I set it up. So yeah, at what point do you know that we're at this? That was a long time ago.
You want to go straight to? Because I was already working with Frankie before that.
I know you were.
Yeah.
You were already working with Frankie.
I was working with a lot of people before that.
You were working at Music World as well, right?
Yeah.
So you had already been working on creative direction, artist development, choreography. You've been the whole thing already.
Yep.
Before that.
Yeah.
But we get to the audition though.
Get to the audition.
And that's where our paths meet. I know Gilbert was there. I know Holly was there. I know Keto was there. Did Holly teach the girls piece?
I don't remember.
Okay, so tell me what you remember from that day.
I know we had auditions.
Yeah.
We wasn't even...
When it comes to us, because it's us. We're doing this right now. So
right.
When it comes to us.
There'll be people who see this who don't really know what we're talking about.
Sure.
So there's an audition for Frankie J dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, guys and stuff showed up, but I wasn't even looking for any guy dancers. I wasn't looking for guy dancers.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You was like, oh yeah, you saw us and you got us on. I was like, bro, we wasn't even looking for guy dancers.
That's crazy. That makes it more.
And so we were just looking for 2 good girls because we didn't have any girls. You said Holly and Teresa. They were there auditioning. They weren't a part of it.
I think Dot taught. That's what it was. I think that's what it was. Okay, it's coming back to me. But go ahead.
Yeah, because it was a whole nother cast and crew even before it got to that. Because it was Keto and Oliver dancing first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keto and Oliver dancing first, and Oliver was like, it was so sporadic, the shows at that time, and it was a promo tour, and you know, not a lot of money.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was a show here, a show there, and then breaks. But I had done my research. I always do the research on if I'm working with an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, of course.
And so I already knew like the hit record he had before, and the shows he had done before, and like I researched all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I'm in the studio with him now. He's working with like some high profile names.
Yep.
As far as production, and so I'm like, yeah, this gonna be something. And so, I think Oliver went. We had a show coming up, and Oliver went to somewhere, Syracuse or New York or somewhere, to, whatever job he was doing, and so Gilbert was in town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, Gilbert in any dance, whatever, is like a 2.0 version. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he come in the room, he's just gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So immediately it becomes Keto and Gilbert. And they go
100%.
Yeah. And so, but the album releases and it goes crazy. And so now we getting ready to go on tour. But the single releases. The album didn't get released. It was the single. The single got released and it was like shot up the charts. Mm-hmm. So they're putting and like, it's like Natalie's put, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to be a whole thing with Latium Entertainment. So
Yeah.
it's about to be a whole thing going on the road. I'm screwed. My leg is messed up, so I really just got to get everybody, you know what I'm saying? Put everything in place.
Yeah.
And so,
which I don't know how you manage that. That's me growing up and being more like having to manage others and just have to manage stuff in general. That takes an amount of patience that.
Yeah, I mean,
you've always been very patient. This dude's super patient too, but you two, like, I don't know where you get that type of patience from.
But I think I'm very impatient though.
I think
I'm very impatient.
No, I hear you. But I see what I think. For me is I have problems with. I don't want to say problems. There's certain things that I don't have patience for. But as far as managing people, like you have personalities to manage. I don't know how you did that.
Because
you had to deal with me.
It was big personalities.
Young renegade,
though.
right?
It's big personalities.
It's big personalities.
Yeah, and you're dealing with a bunch of. I'm talking about. I've always dealt with. Like my best friend.
Talk about a lot of stuff.
My best friends, they have. All three of us have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's a bunch of personality, a bunch of charisma. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is who I'm around every single day.
But managing that and getting everyone to meet a common goal.
You just gotta give everybody a certain amount of space to be whoever they are.
Well, I guess we were getting paid, so the money makes people do what they need to do.
Yeah,
too.
especially then, and going from not having, you know what I'm saying, not having much at all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Anyway, we wasn't looking for no guy dancers.
Yeah.
Right. But, and I think Gilbert taught it. Right. Gilbert taught it.
He taught it.
So
yep.
He was
He taught the choreography.
But I think you was the only one. Cause look, you had your cornrows, so it was like you know what I'm saying. You was the only like cool when that was there. So. And you got the dance.
So now we're getting to where I want to go to.
Yeah, because I said that.
No. As far as this
guy.
As far as this, like any dancers, like if you're watching, take it or leave it. When you get into that world, it's not just about can you dance. It's not about can you dance. It's not about just that rawness. It's about do you look the part.
But can you stand out? You know what I'm saying? But then you'll start to get everybody's doing that. Then you get everybody's doing that, and it's like,
but you got people standing out in a way that like I'm standing out, just stand
out.
But there's
you start looking at it like
goal.
No, you start looking at it like this is a bunch of weirdos. Bro.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like you'll have a lot of people standing out, and there's no real goal there. You just know you just standing out to stand out, but you don't really know what you're standing out for, or the way you need to be standing out. But go ahead.
And like I said, you were the only one who's like really getting the dance as far as the guys. So I'm just like, I'm thinking so far ahead. Like I'm like, oh yeah, because I had already done a show without my dancers because they were on the road. Yeah. They had been on the road with Frankie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need some dancers. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, just in case, I'm gonna get this guy information. Yeah. I mean, I've still got a broke leg, bro. I'm not walking. I'm on crutches.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, but no, matter of fact, I didn't even think like that. It was just right at the end. It's like right at the end. I think because you had to have a headshot and resume or something.
I don't remember.
I'm telling you, because everybody, bro, I still got it. I still got resumes and stuff like somewhere in my house, like from back then when I used to collect that stuff. Because everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the thing to do back then.
No, I remember.
And so when you walked up, like when everybody's like kind of dabbing up and saying their goodbyes, when you came up and you kind of gave your information, you said something. I was like, give me your, make sure you get Gilbert or something. Like, make sure you get his information. Da 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 da. We kind of said it mutually to each other, and I was like, yeah, for sure. And then that was it. That was it. But I had all those papers, you know what I'm saying? I had all that information, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they went on the road, but like soon after that, Gil was like going with Christina Aguilera or Jennifer Lopez or somebody, you know what I'm saying? One of them.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm out, you know what I'm saying? And he brought Jimmy in. He brought Jimmy Smith in, and Jimmy had learned it like off of, you know what I'm saying? I could walk now though. I could walk now.
Yeah.
But even before, I was still on crutches, but I could like get around.
Yeah.
I wasn't walking yet.
Mm-hmm.
But when that happened, that's when I got with you, because Gilbert was like, he's leaving. So I was like, psh, oh, psh, and went through the papers and like found, you know what I'm saying? Found a number.
Mm-hmm.
And hit you up. Because remember that time we rehearsed at U of H?
Yep.
And I taught you to, even that was afterwards, because
It was.
That was afterwards.
That wasn't like right in, yeah.
Jimmy did a couple shows.
Yeah.
But then Jimmy went to go do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I remember working with him and Keto. I remember going out on the road, because it was a whole thing with me and Keto right before that. There's a whole thing with me and Keto right before they went on the road, because he wasn't sure. It was the same thing. Like, everything was sporadic. And he was like, I don't know if I should go.
No, I remember. Yeah. He told me about that.
Yeah, but it wasn't, like I said, it's always
two sides.
Yeah, it's always two sides, bro. I was so mad at Keto. I'm like, bro, we didn't work this hard.
Yeah.
But we performed everywhere. Like, we performed I say that I had to do an interview not too long ago. I'm like, bro, we performed on dirt. We performed on grass, concrete. We performed on the small stage.
Yeah.
We got to the big stage. We performed at the.
And now we're here.
Everywhere.
And
now we get a chance to do this.
Yeah.
And you're talking about your job at Home Depot. No disrespect to Home Depot, but
No,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, you worked in the painting section, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? And I was so mad at him.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk to him ever again in life. I would have been fine with it.
That's how mad you were.
I'm just young, you know what I'm saying? So me and Gilbert went and auditioned other guys. See, you weren't there. We went audition some other guys, right?
Yeah.
Auditioned some other guys, and they were trash, right? I don't, if they gonna remember, they go, yeah, oh, what, really? I'm like, they was trash. And so Gil was like, what you want to do? I was like, he's like, man, you want to call Keto? I said, hell no, right? I was like, I ain't calling him, right?
Yeah.
And so, but what ended up happening, he hit him up and told him, like, nah, this is real. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get on board. And then after, soon after that, when Gilbert said it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When Gilbert said it, then he was like, but like I said, I can remember at the time.
Uh-huh.
Even, you know what I'm saying? We young, and that's how we take stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since he said it, now you on board. I was like, bro, I said it 6 months ago. But he went, and then,
So Gilbert went and talked to him and got him on.
I really don't know, but he danced.
He came.
You know what I'm saying? It had to be that. The guys that we rehearsed was so trash. I was like, yo.
On my end, I'm sitting here thinking to go back. I'm sitting here thinking they're going like I'm.
Bro, you're
I'm
not
so
even in the
green.
pitch.
I'm not
And
even
look,
out of high school. I'm not even in high school. I'm thinking, God, they're going over. It's such careful consideration, and
I know you're not even in the picture,
really
bro.
go to the dancers, and I'm thinking the audition I went to was just such a huge. Like, I'm like, wow, this is like. I'm thinking all the guys I auditioned with we're all guys. I'm thinking I'm already on some big. I'm not even thinking about how like the difference between an artist and a major artist and like budgets and I don't know. I'm green to every single thing. So
you're young when you never
looking at it now. I'm like this dude having like at the time like having when I got put into like a V or a triangle formation. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To think that this guy's gonna take 5 guys and then maybe I'm assuming 5 girls, I'm like thinking of like that's like major artist.
That's
type.
like Janet Jackson, right?
Yeah, exactly. At that time, that type of budget.
At that time,
yeah.
That's Janet Jackson.
Top.
At that time, it's like it's like that's Usher. That's Justin Timberlake. That's Christina Aguilera. They had 20 dancers on stage.
Exactly. So I'm so naive. I don't even know like.
That's how the award. And that's how the award shows too. That's how they look. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we all made it. And then I'm sitting here thinking, like, okay, we all made it, but we all didn't make it. And I was not even I was like, it just turned out.
Yeah, we didn't even take.
We actually need this mother. We auditioned. We didn't
even take you into careful consideration.
But and I think I was like, maybe they're gonna call me later. Maybe someone's behind us, or maybe I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't make it, or I'm like, this is weird. Because I don't hit the road, I don't think, until August. Summer tour is over already. You already did y'all. Keto and Gilbert and Jimmy, and I think there was War. Was War with Natalie, or did he do with Frankie too? His name was Chris too. Do you remember him? Huh?
No, bro, no.
What do you mean no?
No, I don't even know who you're talking about.
You don't know who War? They called him War. His name was Chris. At all?
Bro, you gonna
Dance with Natalie? I don't know. Nothing.
Not on the Latium tour.
There was a guy dancing before. Anyway, I think Gilbert had brought him on because I performed with him with Nat, and maybe not Frankie. Okay, maybe that was just Nat. But no, yeah, I didn't get called to do anything until August.
I don't remember War.
And I was like, yes, sir. You're like, hello, is this Chris? Or I can't remember exactly what you said. I'm like, yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. Wow, thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm like this guy.
But so dance then and now. What do you think of, or do you even think of dance? I mean, I know we both do dance for our work. You know, we make money off of that too. Like, I know you're still passionate about dance. You probably always will be. But what is your take on dance then and now? Is like how everything goes. From we got TikTok dancers now.
No, I mean, for me, it's all work to me. So if you want to work, you better figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it has changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never the one who wants to be in front of the camera. That's what took this so long to get to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like to be on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Really didn't? You didn't at all? Really?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No. How many interviews have I ever done?
There's a couple out there.
Yeah, that's it though. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So there's been opportunities. I just don't like to be in front of the camera. So I don't want to be on there jigging and doing different dances. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That's not really what I do.
Well, not you. No. I'm talking about what do you think of it? Like the scene.
Nah, it's all, for me, it's all work. So that's that's popping right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So either you better get with it or get your old ass on. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
So
see, I noticed you
have to evolve. So even as far as the dance stuff, like you really just gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Get with.
It's a young game.
Current.
Dance is a young game.
You know, but there's still older acts who, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was
commercially,
if I was working with Charlie Wilson, you know what I'm saying, who's still touring and selling out shows.
Sure.
We not finna be out there doing, you know what I'm saying? We're not finna be out there doing the whoa, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really just you have to evolve into, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
You have to evolve with the times.
Well, you die. That's
my
motto. You die. If you don't evolve, you just die. You get
evaporate.
old. You get old quick. Yeah, exactly. It's time keeps moving. You got to move with it. You're gonna be miserable if you don't, or you're gonna be behind, and it's just not gonna be a good look. But the way I say, but
you're gonna be old trying to give these young artists these old moves like that you grew up on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
And but see, I'm saying, like, I get it. There's all types of acts, there's different age demographics, all that. I get it. But as far as if we're talking about like general masses, the bulk, it's with the youth, correct?
Like I said,
commercially, on a commercial, let's think on a commercial level.
You could say that, but I'm just like, bro, Jennifer Lopez is, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she could really just go out and just tour whenever she wants to tour.
For sure, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she grown.
Yeah.
And it ain't that many young artists, not just female, male, or anything, that can really mess with her performing.
But see, I've heard, but look, listen, like 100%. I hear what you're saying, but what I've heard is and I got a homie that is pretty much, I think he's the creative director, choreographer, for the Masked Singer, and now there's Masked Dancer now or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's pretty deep into the game out there. He has a lot of credits, even back to the early '90s, like a lot of like commercial credits. And he had brought up one time we were judging a dance competition out in Orlando, and he was speaking about how like some of these people, like this kid will have 100K followers over here, but then we got this person that is a well-seasoned, has plenty of credentials in the game of dancing, and they're trained in the art, but this kid has a following and they'll get the gig instead of this person get the gig.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, like,
bro, is
like staying.
That's a
competing now.
It's a marketing tool. That's a marketing tool.
Oh, I know it. I get it. I'm just saying that's my whole point of saying. So if like,
if you do something out here and come up with an idea that's hilarious and everybody's liking it and da 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 da, they want to make a movie about it, but they can put Jim Carrey in it. You think they're gonna put you in it instead of Jim Carrey? You know what I'm saying?
As a part of
just
what?
Popularity wise. They're gonna sell 100 million if Jim Carrey's in it, and it's a risk with you, even though it was your idea and it's you know what I'm saying, it's your brainchild. Like, bro, we're going with Jim Carrey, man. We don't care who this guy is.
100%. You see, but that's pretty broad, man. That's a pretty.
I'm
broad.
just telling you.
And you're talking to the number one Jim Carrey fan.
I've seen it up close, person right next to me. I've seen it happen.
What happened?
Where people are like taking an idea from somebody who's being very successful. It's a successful thing.
Okay.
That happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do it on their own with the big Hollywood budget, but they're gonna put the, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The funniest comedian or the biggest,
if that's the real
Denzel person. You know who?
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's simple.
Because
so if you got a person who can dance great and they got 600, you know what I'm saying? It takes a different kind of thing to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got somebody who got a million followers just from TikTok dances.
Mm-hmm.
That's just more marketing. That, you know what I'm saying?
That's
it's not like they can't
I know it's
dance.
a marketing thing. It's marketing that they don't have to pay for. Whoever's hiring, they don't have to pay for.
This
person's gonna market it.
It's simple. You shouldn't have asked me that question. Okay, let's.
But it's gotten easy. I mean, I'm not complaining, because as far as work to me when I'm teaching kids, like I'm teaching 1, 2, 3 ABC type dances these days. It's back to, I remember teaching a whole hour class and I'm sweating, and which I love teaching, I love creating, I love choreographing, I love doing all that stuff. But nowadays, man, I'll go in and teach an hour class and it'll be an hour of 1, here, boom, boom, and they're loving it, and I'm like, and I'm getting paid even more money than I did back in the day. So I'm just like, all right. So from a business standpoint, I love where everything is right now.
Yeah,
I do, not that I don't like to work, and I love creating, but it's
people
just
say
like,
that it's all work.
Business.
It's all work.
I
for
do
me.
less and make more now.
It's all work for me. If it was less, or if it was more, it's all work to me. You know what I'm saying?
What's work to you?
All of it. All of it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't treat it any.
Oh, it's not like, I want to create today, like a hobby. It's work.
Nah, it's really just a part of my life. If I'm not,
would you say it is your life, kind of?
Nah, it's absolutely, that's what it is. If I don't teach for like a few days or a week or something like that, it feels weird. Like it feels.
Have you ever taken a vacation to?
Yeah. But somebody made me. They made me go.
That's what I'm saying. I've never seen you outside of the dance world.
I went to Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine from college, they made me go though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
let's go to Mexico. And I went. I had, you know what I'm saying? Or recently we've done like quick little Vegas getaways.
Yeah.
But I really don't realize how on go I be. And we'll go to Vegas. And oh yeah, we about to do this, and we going over there, and we gonna gamble, and we gonna do this. And bro, I'll sleep the entire weekend. I'll sleep the
when you're
entire
there.
weekend. Yeah,
Because you just like it's like
not
you don't
not even
relax on a
knowing.
normal
Yeah, just not
basis.
even knowing.
So that was your vacation was like, okay, I just get to relax.
And I had an amazing time.
Also, you'll wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you'll go to bed at like 4 in the morning.
I've always been like that.
He's like that.
I've
How
always
do
been
y'all
like
do that? I don't understand that.
I really can't sleep past 7.
But I can.
It's two different.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you'll go to sleep at 4 and wake up at 7 in the morning.
Bro, I can't explain it. For me to sleep till like 9 or something like that,
Yeah.
I would have to really just really be partying. And then it'll be like 9:30. But that's rare though.
Were you always okay? Because you know me, I get on. I'll get on stage. I feel pretty comfortable on stage, but I don't know why. And you know this for sure. I have always had a issue. Sometimes I'll get a dance right away. But as you know, sometimes there's shit that I just won't get, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's because I just didn't train hard enough. I was just kind of like lazy and just like relied on my natural ability to do things. But I feel like for the most part, I've always been like a second day dancer. Have you always been, whenever you learn choreography, have you always been able to just pick it up?
Yeah, bro. Since I was a kid, bro, I was like learning MJ, you know what I'm saying, who was considered whatever about the, you know what I'm saying? It's not like.
See, but I learned the same way as you. I know I learned off the TV, just the way you learned off the TV. And I learned that you have to, whatever you're seeing on the screen, you can't copy that. If you see this arm move, you're going to have to do the right arm, because if you turn it around, it's the right arm. I knew that too.
But when did you learn that?
Helped, see,
but
that
when did you
helped me
learn
a
that
lot.
though?
Huh?
When did you learn that though?
I learned that when I watched the Usher video.
When you were in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But see, dance wasn't serious until summer after 8th grade.
You probably couldn't get stuff because you're a b-boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's more.
But I wasn't even even to this day, I don't know if I consider myself dancer, b-boy. I just consider myself someone that knows how to do stuff that I see.
I'm a dancer who doesn't break dance.
Okay.
You know, I've learned, you know what I'm saying? Like we took classes and learned, you know what I'm saying? And learned freezes and 6 steps and this rock and top rock and up and all this kind of stuff. But I'm not a b-boy. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a b-boy. You're a b-boy. You're going to YA and all this kind of stuff. You're a b-boy. You ain't a b-boy.
Those were my beginnings.
No more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But like you still had a lot of that in you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So a bunch of that is freestyle and you know what I'm saying? Like so
less structure.
So you have to start doing choreography. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, when I started learning, I started learning choreography.
Yeah.
It wasn't a freestyle. Like it was way later.
That's what you learned.
It was way later when I had to like improve some freestyle skills or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. You had gotten used to that. Okay, so that was because I mean, when you think about it, see, I was doing choreography, but it was like b-boy. It was less intricate choreography when I was where I came from Ricky. So I guess that was my first structured dance, but it was like, I don't know what was that. I was like, man, I need Gatorade. I was like, I need Gatorade. I'm tired, man. I need some Gatorade. And you'd be like, did you bring Gatorade? Did you bring Gatorade today?
So annoying, bro.
Did you bring Gatorade?
What do you mean you need Gatorade?
I was a fucking kid.
I don't care.
I was an idiot.
No, you're.
But I needed that though.
You're a professional and you're working now.
That's true. But I needed you to be that way.
You didn't understand, but yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you need a Gatorade?
Like
that doesn't make any sense.
Like you say that. I remember you and Keto. I needed it. At the same time, I would listen, but I would still have a certain type of rebelliousness
Because
there
you have
that
an
I
attitude
hated.
problem. You have an attitude problem. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
You have an attitude problem.
You meant to say had?
Have.
I have one?
Yeah, you have an attitude problem. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Come on, bro. Chill.
What's wrong? No, explain.
How you like? You don't want to listen, and that.
So
that
I
kind of
don't
thing?
listen.
You don't want. You no, not you don't listen. You really don't want to.
I don't want to.
You'll listen. You will listen.
Yeah.
But you do not want to. But I understand
I am very,
it.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
understand.
no. I am particular on what I want to listen to. This is true. But when it comes to like something I'm interested in, then yeah, I will listen.
But you still are the same person, though. You know what I'm saying? Do you get that? Not a therapy or something's wrong with you because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you are who you are. I have an attitude problem as well. It's just when we're in a professional environment, I can't really get attitudes. We're working. You know what I'm saying? If I just show who naturally what I would do in a situation, I would mess up a bunch of work. You know what I'm saying? I would mess up all the work. Mm-hmm. So if I get, you know what I'm saying, like he don't want to listen.
I didn't know that. I didn't get that at the time. I remember when Keto was telling Pat when we were outside of it was either Level or M-Bar, wherever we were doing a show. Where did we do the fucking? We had the
Keto's
army.
the worst.
The army.
Keto's the worst.
But listen, I called Keto some years ago, and when at the moment that I arrived to that type of maturity in my brain, I was like, "Hey, man, I want to apologize for certain things from when I was younger that I probably didn't get." No, I'm total. No. I was like, no.
I need my phone.
Because you know what it was though. Look, you know what it was.
When I'm gonna get my phone call?
But do you know what it was?
Cause both of y'all need to hit me up on 3-way.
We both. See, Keto probably never gonna hit you. See, Keto, even when I had him on and I talked to him after, Keto was still Keto, very much so.
Absolutely.
He's still very much. He was like, man. He's like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, hoe. Like that shit. He said that, and I was like, you know what? I think we just know how to. I think you just kind of know how to turn it off
funny,
when
bro.
you want to. Huh?
Keto's funny, bro.
You can turn it on and off when you want to. But I was like, damn.
But if
really, nothing has changed.
He got your back.
Yeah.
So.
But I was just, what it was is we had done that show with Frankie, and then we had Trey. It was me and Trey at Warehouse Live or something. Because that whole little time when we were rehearsing, and you would do some little, maybe it was your get back. I don't know if it was you trying to get back at me or trying to, whatever the shit was.
Get back at you?
I'm gonna explain it. But in the, we were in rehearsals, and he was say, or maybe it was just talking some shit type shit. Like he would say little slick shit in rehearsal to me, and I was like, I wasn't even mad at him. I was like, was this me? I was thinking like, was this me with Keto? And because I remember that time we was at Music World and Keto, something happened. I don't even remember what I said, but I remember Keto pushing me. And I'm thinking like, I don't even remember what happened. I'm sure I said something. Pushed you? Yeah, it was at Music World.
So I had to be there for sure.
He said, hold on, bro. And he pushed me. He's like, say it, bro. What I'm talking about? And he pushed me. And I was like, what the fuck? And then you immediately got in between it.
I was like, what did I do?
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
No, there's no way you didn't let it. No, you didn't even let it. He was like, no, man, this motherfucker he always saying something. I don't remember, but I know it could have been from something I said. But I was thinking when Trey had said something.
Yeah, you were a little knucklehead though. You know what I'm saying?
But I immediately in that moment, I remember those days. Like, say he's doing choreography. I'm just thinking, I'm like, I got this young gun here. He's not my age. He don't have the bills I have. He don't have the life experience. He don't have the life things that go on in the day. Like, yeah, I'm coming here to dance, but then I go home and I got other stuff that I'm got going on too. You are solely thinking about dance, and still, it's just, this is your day to day. You got time to show up you just show up to some random rehearsal in the middle of the day, I guess, with Herm, or these certain dances. There was certain stuff that he knew, some song, Not So Dangerous. Was that the Frankie record? Was that it?
Yeah.
What the fuck you know what? Let's get real. What the fuck you want to talk about, Herm? You keep making these funky ass faces. What the fuck you want to talk about?
I'm not making no faces, bro.
Trying to make me look stupid on my own shit. What do you want to talk about?
No, bro. I'm just like, you asked me about a song.
Herm, what do you want to talk about?
What do you say? Not so dangerous?
No, fuck all that. We off that shit now.
Well, no,
what do you want to talk about, Herm?
Nah, bro. What are you
Let's
talking
get the
about?
views up.
No.
So what's happening now with you? What do you want? I don't understand. What do you want to talk about? What does this nigga want to talk
bro,
about?
I don't.
What do you want to talk about?
I didn't know it, bro. I'm trying to remember the song.
What do you want to talk about? I'm so curious. But I get it. I appreciate you doing that because you must want to talk more real shit. Let's get real. What do you want to talk about?
Nah, bro. It's not like that. I'm trying to remember the song. That's it.
You remember all that type of shit.
So when I get it,
you don't remember that.
So I'm remembering.
I don't even know that song. You know the song, dance, and all that shit. You were a part of that. I wasn't a part of none of that shit, but I remember that shit. What do you want to talk about?
I know. I know what song you're talking about. How about that? I know what song you're talking about.
So anyway, he does that Young Gun shit. I go out on stage and I'll perform the fuck out of him. He learns his lesson. I'll tell Keto, or maybe he didn't learn his lesson. I tell Keto, man, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I was like, there's so much I learned, man. My bad. Sorry about all those times when I was just young. I probably said some slick shit. Yeah, and that happened. But yeah. So what do you want to talk about?
Come on, bro. We can go along with the timeline, but I just think like you two are the same. You know what I'm saying?
You say that, but in what way?
Like a lot more ways than you think. You know what I'm saying? A lot more ways than you think. You guys are exactly the same.
But I've never done a flip with my hand like that.
Bro, really?
I've never done a whack flip in my life like that. I've never done a whack flip like that.
But he really
no, I'm fucking with you, Trey. But for real, I've never done nothing like that.
Yeah, but he's not necessarily a b-boy either. He could do some of those things.
I think he's a chameleon, so that's probably where because I'm a chameleon. He's probably just.
You guys are alike, bro.
I'm just saying. I understand moments.
Even like you're all the way to your parents' backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Like culturally, who you guys are. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the same.
Yeah, I get that too.
He's not as much as a knucklehead as you were when you were, in high school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't as rough as you guys were.
100%. So 100% agree with that.
And that's probably the only difference.
So what are you doing now? What's going on now? Career-wise, what do you got going? What's your goal? I never had what is your goal? What's your end game goal?
I just want to keep improving, bro. Really, you know what I'm saying? Even at my age now, I just want to keep improving and keep learning and keep growing.
Do you want to stay in Houston for the rest of your life?
Bro, I've been in Atlanta for like 2 years. I came back.
See, that's the distance I'm talking about. Like I haven't talked to we don't talk like we used to talk.
I was in Atlanta for maybe like a year and a half, bro. Like I was there more than I was here. I was coming back for birthdays.
Yeah. I
was coming back for like my parents' birthdays, they're close. My siblings' birthdays, they're close. And my homie's birthday. Other than that, and my birthday. I would come back for my birthday for like a couple days and I'll go right back to Atlanta. Working with that girl Lele, the young rapper.
So how long did it take? Like her okay, what was it that went viral with that girl lately with her?
She was freestyling. She freestyled in the car.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that now.
And it went crazy viral. And like
how quick? Like a week, a month?
Nah, it was hours. It went crazy.
And when is it? Can we mention her dad?
Yeah.
See, I know him as AC,
Yep.
right? How long till AC hits you up and goes, "Yo, Herm, we gotta go full artist development with this."
I worked with AC before.
No, I know, but
AC
at
was-
what point does he call, "Yo, hey, Herm, we got"?
now because there was no departure in the communication. So
Okay.
so it was always like we're always communicating. So,
Sure.
like I said, I was working with him,
So what? Do you see the video or some shit?
but I knew about everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Like we knew like I knew she had star quality. Like I could just see those kind of things, just because you know me working with so many artists and working with so many people in general. You'll see if somebody has the kind of charisma that people will be attracted to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that who people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To even be a magnet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people are just drawn to those people. You know what I'm saying? And have that kind of star quality.
Mm-hmm.
She was gonna do something. She just had to figure out what she was gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I knew it when she was 2 years old. About her.
Oh, you already knew that was going.
When
It
she
was a matter of time
2
with her.
years old, I knew.
Yeah.
I can, you know what I'm saying? Like when people be like, "I want you to hear my baby sing," I only need to hear them sing for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't need to even hear the whole song,
Sure. Of course.
and I already know. You know, I mean, just
course.
because I've been just, you know what I'm saying, just groomed
We've
like
seen
that.
it
Not,
exactly. No, I know.
It's not
I'm
no
the same
cap
way.
about
I know
it.
exactly, I know
you know what I'm saying?
exactly
So-
what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Can you listen?
I
to
can't
my
even see
baby
the way
sing?
somebody walks. I'm like, oh, there's something. Trust me, I know whether you're gonna be good at this.
Same
or
thing,
not.
just like at the
The
audition.
way you move.
Same thing, just like at the audition. I knew, like, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of those other guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got everybody's info. I was not gonna hit any of those other guys up, or the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
Oh,
So-
all due respect.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it was something. So I already knew. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
up to you what you want to do. Like, you got something. It's up to you whatever you want to do.
So you're still choreographing for Lele right now, right?
Yeah. But I had to do. Yeah, she got something big that I had to send in 2 days ago. I was supposed to send something in
Yeah.
yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here doing this.
They ain't talking about shit. You came over to waste my time and your time.
Get
me riled up and shit.
No. I told you you had an attitude problem, bro.
But I told you like to just do weird shit. On like just that's what I'm saying. Like maybe you like to fuck with me.
No, it's all.
It's on camera that you like to do that. But you know, some people are sick. They have sick, twisted, demented minds.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you
But-
choreograph for her.
Soon as it goes, go back to soon as it goes viral.
Yeah.
Because it goes crazy viral. It doesn't go just like, you know what I'm saying? It goes like millions and millions and millions of views.
Yeah.
We on right then. It's not even a phone call he has to make.
Yeah.
He don't even have to make a phone call. We in 2 different cities at the time. It's up to him what he want to do. He knows I'm down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really up to him. They try to do something.
Let's just get your shit together and hit me up and we'll
it's
run it.
Bro, they in Atlanta, bro. It's like Atlanta's lit. You know what I'm saying? They can go get anybody. And so, you know, people try. It's just like I just go get my homie, like,
Yeah, I
and
got
get him to
people
do
I
it.
can trust.
And he had to dance to like one of the first, like, cause he started working on music immediately after
Yeah.
after the freestyle or a couple of other freestyles. Cause
Yeah.
after the first freestyle went viral, all of them started going viral. You know what I'm saying? And like the first one, like I said, goes crazy. Like T.I.'s reposting it,
Yeah.
50 Cent reposting it, all, you know what I'm saying? The Shade Room and Baller, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it goes crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, we're going to stick with this. This works. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. All of them are going crazy. So you start working on music immediately. You know what I'm saying? So we got a single. Let's go with the single. And they sent me some choreo. It wasn't really it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who sent you choreo?
He did.
That who made?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't say though. You know what I'm saying? I don't
No,
know.
I hear you. No, yeah.
But if I knew, I would be like, I know the person. I'm just
Better
not gonna say.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I don't know.
Yeah. What advice would you give to like young dancer, young entertainer, young artist, young just whatever you like in your forte of the things that you do, like
Really
would you
work on your craft and try as hard as you can to perfect your craft, and you have to put 100 into it. You have to go in there with 100% or it's not going to work. You can ask Keto this. I told Keto we like I said, we were performing, and I was like, bro, I'm giving it a year. I don't even think it was a year. It might have been shorter than that. I'm like 8 months or something weird. Let's say a year. It had to be a year. I was like, I'll give it a year. If this shit don't work, if this don't work, I'm gonna do something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real conversation I had with him, but I knew I didn't have to go into detail with him about it. That was the overview of it. But in my mind, I was like, I'm finna put my 100% into it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not working nowhere else.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this. And within that year, I got the music world. I got the Frankie J. I got, you know what I'm saying? It's like I started teaching at Planet Funk. I had never even taught before.
You know, I honestly wish I could go back. I like who I am right now. I like what I've learned. I wouldn't want to give my knowledge up to go back in time and not have this knowledge, like go back to the age I am now and then lose this knowledge. But there are things I wish I knew better then, and I wish I would have done better then.
Nah, it's about the journey.
Back in there.
It's
No, I know, I hear
journey.
you. Like, to be honest with you, in my opinion, it's not me having hope and telling myself bullshit, but I really think that my best days are ahead of me. I don't think that I've reached a prime and I'm on the downward slope of it. I don't feel that way, just because of like even like doing this and like I feel like I'm starting to follow my natural progression. Then again, there was a time where I kind of wasn't doing that, and as far as when it comes to dancing, when it comes to artistry, like, you know, I was making music too. I think with those things, and I don't think I'm done with that. I want to songwrite again. I want to do. I'm not done with music.
I told you to work with me.
When we can do that.
I'm talking about a long time ago. I told you.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So a long
I
time
remember,
ago.
I remember you saying like,
yeah.
I told you you have issues, bro.
Right.
You was like, well, why wouldn't you do all that for me? You know what I'm saying? I remember you, like just putting.
What was that about though?
Just putting like all the effort that I would, or all the things that I was capable of doing, and just giving that to you. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't even sound like me. What
Nah.
I'm not saying it wasn't me. I'm like, that doesn't sound like me. What were we talking about?
What was that place off Washington? Like close off Washington. It was
so
a huge,
many places off Washington at the time.
It was a huge place back
Drake.
then, though.
It was Drake at the time. Drake or
Yeah.
Gatsby,
huge place
one
and
of those
had,
things.
no,
Yeah.
It had the upstairs.
I did a video release type thing.
Yeah.
And that's probably what you were
Around
there
that
for.
time. It was around that time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm really looking at it, and I'm like, bro, I can help this kid do this.
Sure.
And then I'm telling you this, and you was like, well, why not for me? I'm like, bro, yeah.
No, where's the progression? I don't even know. You're just picking something out. What happened? Do you not remember? I guess it was a long time ago. Like for me to say that to you, like what was happening? What was?
Because I was trying to. I don't know if I was trying to give you tidbits or whatever it was, but
was it irritating me or something? Or?
Nah, you wasn't even. You probably were
because
just
I'm pretty
irritated.
irritable.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. It probably did. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I would. You know what I'm saying, for bigger artists that you know what I'm saying, helping them with.
Yeah.
Not doing that for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could come up with.
But what I'm thinking is, because I know me, a lot of times I want to do shit my way and not have outside things telling me shit.
Not outside influences, but sometimes. Outside influences.
I can see that it being that and me being like, no, I'm gonna try to get this over here, because. But
like you had a song,
It could have
you had a
also
song,
been
you had a
something,
song on the radio or something, right? You had a song on the radio, and they would play it in the club. But after that,
But even during that, I don't mean to cut you off. Even during that, I wasn't giving the whole point. I'm talking about this. I wasn't giving my 100%.
right?
I wasn't even giving 80%. I was probably giving 75% of my natural ability when I could have really been honing it.
Right.
All of that. So I do regret like where I could be today on like,
or probably just,
you know,
that,
I try not to
really,
think about it because I think
that really
I think the possibilities are endless of where
or
I
that
would
probably
be
just
today.
wasn't for you. You know what I mean?
That too. I feel like, and you and I had this talk one time about being great at one thing and being good at a lot of things. We were probably sitting in the car. You probably dropped me off at home one time.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
And I was saying I'm just good at a lot of stuff. And you were saying, you know, you got to try to be great at one thing. And I think, like I even said, that's a good thing. That it's a gift and a curse that I have, because when you have a lot of interest in other things and the things that you're interested in, you're actually good at those things you're interested in. It's hard to focus and hone in on one thing. And that was like a lot of my downfall as far as my not reaching full potential at that time for certain things.
That's what I think.
I regret that shit.
I think that's what took me, because I've really just been editing. I've been editing music and videos for so long, but not for real.
Yeah.
But because I didn't never wanted to take away from what I was doing dance wise or choreography wise.
Yeah.
And bro, I used to like, with the old tape recorders when you play, you know what I'm saying, play and record and pause. Mm-hmm. That's how I used to put together the tapes, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how I used to do our shows until I figured. So I started working with artists, and I was in the studio with Nino. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we in the studio all night, so I'm just sitting there looking and watching Nino put stuff together, and I'm like, bro, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Just watching. I'm there all night. I'm asking. I know he, like, this boy Herm gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Herm gets on my. I know he's like that, but you know what I'm saying. But he's just such a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? And he still answers the phone to this day. So I guess
Neo.
And so that's how I basically learned Pro Tools. So I learned how to
edit
music.
Yeah.
I learned how to edit music and, like, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. So then it's the same thing, like, with, I'm so, like, rhythmic. I know cuts, you know what I'm saying? So I can cut a video. I used to cut the videos that we used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
They weren't good videos, but I could cut them, you know what I'm saying? And I would use these old lame programs, and then when I finally got a good program, I'm just, like, using the knowledge I got from the Pro Tools to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, put whatever in front of me, I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And so just just past, like, year or whatever, or when I was in Atlanta, bro, I edited like 4 or 5 videos, music videos.
Yeah.
I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. You know what I'm saying? And all of them were, like, doing numbers. All of them. It could be just the artist is popular, but, like, it could be whack, and you'd be like, I don't want to. It could be whack, and you'd be like, I
didn't have good work ethic instilled in me, though. I didn't have that growing up, and that was a big, big hit I took. As a kid, it took me to be well into a grown man to realize, I'm like, man, I did not get all my.
This podcast therapy for you,
huh?
This podcast therapy for you.
Well, no, I'm just talking about it. I realized it then. I'm just talking.
But
about
even
it
just
now
to get it out,
with
though.
you, and I'm telling you this. I don't know if I've ever told you that. Have I ever told you that?
Nah.
So I'm saying, like,
you always try to be hard in front of me.
I try to be hard.
I'm just joking, bro. What's wrong with? What's wrong with you, bro? I'm just joking,
we can
bro.
joke. I just don't know when you joke the same way you're serious.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You joke the same way you're serious.
Nah. No, I get it. No, I get it, though.
And usually I'm the one joking with people like that. Maybe it's like a big bro thing.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Because I'm not. No one irritates me like this, except my mother. You and my mom. And my boy Tark. Y'all irritates. Oh, that's
Tark's
something
in
else.
Houston, right?
That's something else.
Tark's
Tark
in Houston?
irritates me in a different way.
Tark's in Houston, right?
You and my mom.
Hold on.
He's
He's in Houston, right?
Yeah.
I saw him at the Galleria.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like way on the other side, and I wasn't going.
You
I saw him though. I saw him though for sure. I was like, that looks like.
Oh.
Looks like that cocksucker Tarek.
Oh man. Anyway, man, I'm glad to have you on, man. Thanks for coming irritating shit out of me today.
That bro, what's up? This is a lot more we could talk about. You could have called me and we could have did this shit on FaceTime, bro. If you gonna, if you gonna. Bro, what's wrong?
You might remember some shit I don't remember. You remember everything.
Yeah.
But today you done went blank.
But I'm saying you gotta ask me certain things, bro.
It's a podcast. It's a talk.
But there's nothing that I just want to bring up with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk about a specific event like Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. I'm not even gonna think about that kind of stuff.
We weren't there. We talked about it already. I talked about it with Keto.
Did you though?
Didn't we talk about it?
I don't think so.
Do you have something? Was there a fallacy in the? Was there something? Because hold on, there was something in Keto's episode where you're like, that's not exactly how it went.
Now,
what was that? That's what I want to know, because you were supposed to clear that up.
But I can't remember what it was though. But I think one of them was that one of them was that you cleared it up. It was like, you thought we were coming, like, you know what I'm saying? You thought we were picking guys at the audition, but we really weren't even thinking.
That's what you, okay, so you cleared that up.
We weren't even thinking about that. But it was,
Hawaii was pretty cleared up.
Say it again?
Hawaii was pretty spot on, I think.
Nah, bro. It was a whole fallout after that, bro. It's a whole fallout after that.
So basically, we got sent home in that tour because, on all realness, it was the last straw with Keto. That's what it was. You're not gonna,
bro?
Yes or no?
Because I wasn't told anything about it, and I didn't know anything about it till way later.
What do you mean way later? We're talking years later?
No. But a time I didn't know why you guys weren't going out on the road.
You forgot, because I would tell you everything. I told you what happened.
But I'm telling you.
You didn't get a confirmation from Frankie? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So you heard me, but you didn't hear. Because Frankie even told me, he was like, no, it was that time in Hawaii with the hotel. That was it for me. No. It was when we got to the airport and we got to skip the whole way to the checkpoint, to the front. Somebody recognized us. They figured it was Frankie, or think they saw him. I was like, yeah. Man, y'all are all on the radio about how y'all flooded the hotel.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, so Frankie heard that. He was like that, and then he said at that point, when Frankie had heard that from that Czech TSA person, he's like, that right there, that was it.
Yeah, 'cause he didn't talk to me for a long time after that. Because me and Frankie used to talk all the time. I mean, before and we.
But I wonder why he didn't talk to you though.
Like, I don't know. He was probably just done with all of it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably just done with all of it. Yeah. But we talked.
He's
later.
Not very confrontational, and I mean, who wants to have confrontation? But
it would never be a confrontation with me and him.
He just was. That. But that's what I'm saying. So this is my whole point. But this is my whole point. Y'all aren't confrontational. So why wouldn't he be able to talk to you about it? He must have really just been like, you know what? I'm just gonna There's no reason to talk about it.
When did that happen?
Because I can't understand why he wouldn't at least tell you.
When did that happen?
I can't do this anymore.
When did that happen?
That would happen when we were on the second run. There was a tour.
I'm saying, do you know what month or something like that? Shit. Or summertime or?
Yeah, it was man, it was supposed to be a 3-month thing. I'm just gonna say it was June, July of 2006.
So we probably didn't.
Yeah.
We probably didn't really talk again until December.
I'm sorry, it was July, August. Sorry, July, August.
So
And it was cut short for us, the dancers. He took us off the road.
So we didn't really talk again for real until like December.
Yeah.
And because he had a show in Houston.
Okay.
So for us, we had a whole little thing, and we was like performing again. You know what I'm saying? We got the band back together, and it was turbulent then. Some turbulence.
What band got back together when?
Us, cause y'all wasn't on the road no more, so y'all could perform with me now.
Oh, all of us.
Yeah.
Shit, what were we doing?
Nothing. But like I said, I talked to him in December, and that's when I really got, the info.
Or do I just gotta wait till I get Frankie on, and then I'll let him say?
Nah, bro. It doesn't really, none of it really matters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like,
Well,
that's
shit, it don't matter now.
That's when I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
talk to him. We may have talked a couple
Did he
times.
say anything like, man, my bad, I haven't hit you up, but
no.
Or it
was the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The reason why it was a lot of communication. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like going from talking all the time
Mm-hmm.
to like not talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Life,
said,
man. Life's crazy.
you're not thinking about that stuff at the time. You're not thinking about it like that at the time. But
Who's
like
not
I
thinking
said,
about what at the time? Like what?
why and what? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking about that at the time. You're just like, we're not communicating. You know what I'm saying? Where, like, after me and him talked that time, we've been inseparable.
Yeah, but it was a cool little run. I mean, I'm glad I got to experience that shit.
It for sure should have been. Yeah.
Talking about that, what it should have been, and like as a whole for every individual,
But my thing is,
for every one of us, it's just it's like so far that's
but my thing after
that's
that
gone a long time ago.
Was to make it happen again. You know what I'm saying? And spark that again.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm so immature when it comes to things outside of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I think that's a thing why I always want to be at work, because when I'm outside of work, well, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's why I can't bring my girl around you no more.
What?
You acted a fool last time I saw you with her when I brought her around.
What?
Saying crazy. You saying some crazy shit.
Like what, bro?
Just out of line. Like you were saying shit as if somebody's woman is not sitting here right next to us.
That's not true, bro.
You don't believe that, huh?
Nope. I don't.
You don't want to believe it?
I don't believe
well,
that,
shit.
bro.
Well, here she is. Kimberly, come on, baby. Come on down. She's here.
And she come in and say, I tell you.
No, see, I don't see. That's what you meant. See, I don't date those. I don't date those.
Oh God.
Done with those.
Really,
Hey,
yeah.
Done with those.
Yeah, let's not go down memory lane. We don't want to go down memory lane.
No, we can go down memory lane. Don't date them anymore.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They're gone.
Gotcha.
Even when they would do that, would be the I'm like, when they would do that shit, I'd be like, no, I'm done. I'm like,
really?
Stop doing that. Disgusting.
You'd be so in love. Yeah. See, now you don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because you're older now. You realize
No,
that
there was hope. There was faith. There's heart there. You're like, hope maybe we can get past this one day. I was so young and not understanding that that's not gonna go away, or at least not now. But yeah, don't date those. She would never come in here doing that.
No, that was just Damari Povich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no more Maury Povich.
But what did I say?
That's real.
What did I say?
You tried to show me something maybe you. It's a nice way of saying this. some sort of female you were into at the time, or you were showing me something or saying like something, and it was just like, to be like honest, it was like the way your boy would say something to you if y'all were like in high school and didn't really know how to be like smooth around someone, or like let someone know something without letting everyone else know. You kind of were. We had a little bit to drink, you know, so that fuck it kind of gets in the system, and that was happening, and I was just like, I don't know why he was doing that, honey. I don't know. He's like, man. She was like, wow, that was really. I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's okay. Let's go home.
He's an idiot. Don't even
see.
He's an idiot.
Like,
don't even.
He's an idiot. I'm like, look, see, I don't.
That's why I don't hang with him now.
He needed someone to talk to. I don't even talk to him anymore. I'm like, this is exactly why I don't hang out with him anymore.
And that was because I was showing you someone.
It's sad.
I was just showing you someone who I liked, and
no. You can church it up all you want.
No,
there was nothing churchy about it. It was inappropriate for you addressing someone whose significant other is there present. It was just.
But you don't.
It's like in movies. It's single.
But you don't remember what it was. Though.
You don't think it's something you could have done?
Huh?
You don't think it? Let me answer. I'll answer your question first. I don't remember exactly what it was. It couldn't have been. My question for you is: does that not sound like something you could have done?
Not show you anything inappropriate, for sure.
It was the lingo. It was a complete lack of respect that she's here with me.
So don't show you anybody who I'm interested in.
It's not that. No, there was some. I'm telling. What I've told you is, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was kind of disrespectful to her presence being there.
Because I'm not a disrespectful person. So
no, I know you're not.
So.
But when
so if I'm showing you something,
let's get off the show. Saying
the things that I was
saying and showing. Let's just go through all that, like trying to like
put it all together was too much.
Here's my head here. She can't see my head.
Oh, so it was
here, her head can't see, but she can see you. Type thing.
Oh, so it's that kind of thing. It's just the unknown. It's the unknown. It's really the unknown. So.
Okay.
No, I get it though, cause. I get it. Till I apologize.
Well, you just did.
Where?
She watches every show religiously.
Where's my camera?
You right should know. You know your parts.
What's her name again?
You should know your parts.
What's her name again?
Her name's Kimberly. You should know. You should know that too.
I'm just joking. Kimberly, I sincerely apologize.
What?
From the bottom of my heart. No, I'm just, no, for real though. If she felt any kind of way.
What's the Spanish version?
Huh?
I know you know it.
Talking about the mic song? Yeah, you
but I don't know the beginning part. And I'm the Mexican.
Are you really? Will you consider yourself again?
I don't know. I'm very lost. I'm sure you can tell. I don't fit in anywhere.
You do. Right with the other ones, but y'all don't get along. Like you
with the other ones?
Yeah.
With what? With other light skins? But we don't fuck with each other, right?
I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
I think that's true, isn't it?
It's very rare. So, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have like...
But hold on. There's a difference between light skin and a mixed kid. Those aren't the same.
Drizzy and breezy. Say it again?
Those aren't the same thing. I got to clear that up. That's something I need to clear up. That's not the same thing.
What?
Light skin and mixed
kid. Oh,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand that for sure. That's what old buddy was. He's mixed also.
Trey, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to back up on his ass.
Can't get along.
He thought he was coming around. He was talking so much shit in rehearsal.
Was he?
And we got on that. Yeah, he would say little slick shit. He would say slick shit in rehearsal, and then you would entertain that shit. You were entertaining it, and I was like, I don't even give a shit. I'm like, man, I got work after this. I just think it was just me being. I'm grown.
Was I really?
I'm an adult already. I'm just like,
But was I really though?
That's not something you even worry about. Oh, 100% you're entertaining it. 100%. You're an entertainer.
There should be these two different sides, bro.
You do those things. You will. I wish I had the word. I need to read more because I would have the word. There is a word.
Do you remember all the? Like,
you would be a place to nurture that type of behavior. Like he say something, and there would be a something.
If he's right, he's right.
Nurturing it.
If he's right, he's right.
But was he?
Well, I don't even know what it was.
He right.
But I'm saying
he showed up. He showed up to show day. He's weighs $125 soaking wet in a shirt about that wide, this short, so you can really see the scrawnies, so you can really see them. It's not even it's a black shirt that's been washed millions of times, so it's faded, maybe some kind of army, some kind of hat. It was so dressed down on show night.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this. So I'm the vet right now.
You would look at things, you would, like I said, it's all work to me, so I'm just going and going and
when
going.
It's an experience, but I'm saying there's experience. I know my spots at this time. I can still put on a performance like I did back in the day, but now I'm not trying as hard. I know what I'm doing. So he showed up, wardrobe was already not there. Then we get on stage. There's a performance. There's an it thing. He's cold as shit, but it all being real. It ain't what I was doing. Wasn't there? Brian Angel, Day 26, comes back. You knew Brian from, what were they called? Mason Road.
I'm working with Brian right now, though.
Right now,
like I'm working with Brian.
Right this second.
Yeah, he called me today. Like we got a lot of stuff going.
He comes back and goes, "Yo, man, damn!" Like everyone's coming up to me, "Yo, man, damn! You really know what you're doing up there. Like it's all coming right here, and only right here." I'm not being cocky about it. I'm just saying what happened.
Yeah, I'm not opposing.
No, you got
about
these little
that.
faces, man. I don't know where you get that from. You got these.
What's wrong with you, bro? I don't think I'm
faces.
really doing anything. I just think you're taking certain things a certain kind of way.
But
look, I talk. Look, but I talk.
You're making those modern woman faces.
See,
like a modern woman.
Here you go. But nah, I don't necessarily. I think that's just the way you're perceiving it.
No, I'm looking at it. The camera's right there.
We'll review the tape. We're gonna review the tape.
Oh,
but I'm not even thinking about anything about that though.
But I'm saying that happened. It happened.
But I had the same.
I don't know if he learned his lesson.
I had the same about perception. I had the same conversation with somebody who I know. I'm like, we were talking about the when they stormed the White House or
the Capitol.
Yep. The Capitol. They stormed the Capitol. And I'm like, yo, it's two different perspectives. Those people, they didn't go up there. They didn't think they were wrong. They thought they were right. You know what I'm saying? You may have thought they were wrong, but they thought they were completely right. And they were taking back whatever they thought they was taking back. Just because you don't think that way don't mean that they think that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's all perception. You know what I'm saying? You may be looking at it like that. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen before.
Sure.
They thought they was taking back their country.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Until after, you know what I'm saying? Maybe until afterwards.
But what does this mean?
You talking about me?
What does that mean?
Bro, I'm not.
What am I perceiving wrong about that?
But I don't mean it. I'm not meaning anything about that. I'm just listening to you talk. That's what I'm doing. Listen, I promise you, I don't mean anything by it.
What's that mean? I don't understand.
Hey, listen though. So listen, how about it's been a few times where we've been in rehearsal. and we've done stuff with like hats and stuff, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember we was at the one studio on the Southwest, and
Dance Zone.
and I throw the hat over, like, and it like it hit the lights, and all the lights go out. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And you were like, "What was that?"
That's like, there's 3 times where I know I for sure, about 3 where I was like, oh damn, I got it on video. The last Frankie, you did something where we did bop here, and it fell, and you went just like that, and then you kept going.
Right.
You kept going, and I'm dancing next to you, and I'm going. Oh.
You can't drop
I was
the hat,
like,
bro.
whoa, but you said, and it was right when the foot was coming down here.
You can't. Don't drop your hat, or you doing push-ups.
I was like, okay.
If you drop that hat on the floor, you for sure doing push-ups.
Damn, that was dope. I can't remember. There was another time too.
But it's crazy because it's happened like that for you know what I'm saying? Like, we were in like San Marcos one time, and we doing something where we take the hat off and flip it and throw it, and it's just me and Keto on stage, and we take it off, flip it, throw it, and he threw his hat, and it's coming right, and I just catch his hat. I don't know if I put it on or threw it behind me or something like that, and I'm just like, it just happens like that.
Am I around for this?
Huh?
Because I feel like I know this.
You probably seen it because we had it on video. Where he throws the hat and
what about when Keto for Smooth Criminal?
Oh wow! This is what we should have been talking about the whole time, bro.
What about when Keto? You probably remember what.
Listen.
You probably
hold on.
remember.
Listen.
You probably remember.
Listen. This is how. Look, we come out. I know what you're talking about.
You probably remember, man. But did he have the gun in his hand already?
Bro. Yeah. Y'all came out with it.
It was a Tommy gun, right?
Y'all came out with the chopper. Y'all came out with the blicky. You know what I'm saying? So look. We performing Smooth Criminal. Listen. We're performing Smooth Criminal. It's like 10,000 people out there, right? It's a tribute to MJ. I'll wait till you get off your phone.
No, go. It's not on me.
Okay,
I'm damn. Start over from that though.
Okay. Listen. We're doing a tribute for MJ, right? We're doing a tribute for MJ. It's like 10,000 people out there, right? And we're coming through the band. Right? We got the Tommy guns. We got the choppers on us, right?
Yeah.
And I think we even got them like lit on the end, of them, because we know we got almost put out at like 3 different places for like lighting the guns and our clothes on fire.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you didn't tell us about that because like we doing
Bro,
this
because they'll come to me, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I'm all about whatever the crowd reaction was, right?
Yeah.
So we got in trouble like 3 times where they had to call the fire marshal and all this kind of stuff, right? But I don't care, right?
Yeah.
So look, we come from behind the band, right? Smooth Criminal, right? This is one of the major performances. Like, we did all the other songs and then we come out for this.
Yeah.
So the first 2 guys come out and I'm behind, so I can see all of the people. And I can see the guys go out. So the first 2 guys go out, then the second 2 guys, which are you and Keto, y'all come out and y'all cross each other, right? So look, it's really time for me to go out, and I can see it, and it looks. I stepped up, and it's time for me to like walk through you guys, but I gotta wait for y'all to separate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't run over you guys. So, and the crowd is going crazy. They're going crazy, right?
Miller Outdoor Theater, right?
And the band is jamming, right? So,
is this a time when there was an a cappella beginning?
Yeah.
And it was just, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Before the beat drop. Okay.
And so,
yeah.
Look, I come through the middle, but I've experienced this before where you feel untouchable on stage.
Sure.
I remember walking on stage one time, and I was like, yo, I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can do a flip. And I was like, wait, boy, you better calm down.
Stop. Yeah.
You can't do no flip. First of all, this song doesn't call for a flip.
Trust me. I've done shit on stage that I've never done before.
And I'm like, bro, don't do. I'm like, bro,
I know exactly what you mean.
Bro, calm down. Don't do no flip. You're going to embarrass yourself. Right? So look, you guys split, and I come through the middle. I'm like, shh, right? He does. And this boy, he tried to do when y'all cross, he tried to do this is a 360?
You trying to do just a regular butterfly.
Huh?
It's called a regular butterfly.
You're parallel spinning?
You're horizontal, but you're just doing a kick like
but I'm
this.
like, bro,
not a spin. But just like but even that what I'm
like,
talking
what
about
doing?
was like, when have you done that?
I'm like, bro, what are you do? Like when I seen him, because look.
But I thought Kido, he told me he could do a back handspring or a backflip, a back tuck.
But that's two
It's
different things.
Those are two different. It's very
a back
different.
handspring.
They're very different. I know.
I've never seen you do this before, bro. Because look, you guys cross.
And
with the Tommy guns. With the Tommy guns. So look.
The prop.
You guys cross, and I'm about to go through the middle, because it's time for me to come through the middle. And look, he takes a step back, like back into my spot. So I was like, oh, I got to wait. But I'm like, what is he doing? And he takes a step back, and he does this he throws himself into this
butterfly. Yeah.
But as soon as he goes, I go, because I got to get to my spot, right? I got to get to my spot. And I just hear him crumble and crash. Go, 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 go. Right? It was like, go, 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 go. Right? I hear the little plastic gun hit the ground. Clang, clang.
Yeah.
He says, oh. Look, I can hear him. He says, oh, I'm out of there.
I'm out of there. Why would he do that?
I'm like, bro,
why would you say that like that? It doesn't help.
Oh, I'm out of there.
But you have to keep going. You got to keep going, though, right? So.
Bro, I don't even look. I don't think I saw him until, because look, we do the song. I'm like, bro, I know
but it's very quick. Like,
I'm like, bro, I know he didn't just.
It's real quick, though.
He didn't just fall, bro. Right?
But you know he did not get up quick either. So
but
it's like, damn, it's like you want to fall, but you want to hurry up and get it.
Because he didn't fall.
It's like he didn't fall all.
I'm in
fell,
front, so I don't see anything.
And then it's like he fell even a little bit more on top of the fall. He didn't even really. It's on video somewhere, man.
Yeah, I want to find the video just so I can have that on it. So look.
Oh my God, man.
We got to perform, but look, we do the song, and at the end of the song, we jump off of the stage, into the pit, right? We jump off the stage. Off the stage, and they're like, the lights flashing and all this kind of stuff, and we jump off, boom, and we're in the pit. We're all in the pit up against the wall because all the little kids, they come up and they try to look to see where we went, and and he's right next to me, and I look at him, right. And he's breathing so hard. And I'm like, bro, he's never going to touch another stage with me ever.
Oh, my God.
Like, this is his last performance, right? I'm like, I'm pissed. I'm like, this is his last performance. And all I could never just get, I just heard the gun hitting the ground, clang, 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 and then, oh, I'm out of there. I'm talking about, I hear it pierced, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't think he ever performed with me ever again, though.
To be honest, I think
that was
you're right.
It.
He got hurt. He was playing he was playing basketball. He sent us a picture. He was laid out on the court. He's like, man, I threw my back out.
Nah, I don't know about that. But
no,
I don't recall that.
Okay.
But I don't think he's ever, like, that's my homie, but he ain't never hitting the stage with me ever again. Let's do the reunion tour. I'm like, I'm good.
No, yeah, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
It's all good. We gotta do a
I need
real
to hit you
one,
up.
bro.
No. I need to hit you up more. I was thinking about it. The other day. I was like, man, it's too much of a gap there of time of talking and not talking. It not being what it used to be, but it's 100% me. I'm
But like I said, if with
It's just because I'm worried about like honestly, I'm worried about my woman, my dog. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready for a child. We're ready for a family. So it's just like, that's just what it is.
That's more of a you know what I'm saying? Like that's a success. That's success to me. You know what I'm saying? That you've even gotten to that point. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't on that before. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't.
I think
on that
I
before.
wanted it, but I think understanding the steps, like understanding what you need to do those things.
That's great. Bro.
Understanding what you need to look for in a partner, or what do I need? What do I need to? I want wifey material, but am I husband material? You know, so. Yeah, I appreciate you acknowledging that.
Nah, that's great, bro.
But no, yeah, I'm definitely done. I want to see what I want to see what happens with.
You was hard on him before, you know what I'm saying?
You say what?
You was hard on him before, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't. I was. What do the kids call it? Matching their energy. I'm just reciprocating the energy.
All right.
I was very fatherly. I'd be like, let me tell you what your daddy, whoever I was with at the time, let me tell you what your daddy should have been telling you this whole time, if he was there.
But why do they really need that?
If he was around.
Why do they really need that from you?
Nothing was malicious.
It doesn't explode like dynamite.
No, I'm saying nothing was malicious. Nothing was done to hurt someone.
You don't remember that?
Your words don't
exploding
have
like dynamite. You don't remember that?
I remember her dumbass. Yeah. See, but that right there, that was short lived, and on my last episode, I even mentioned it. I was like, in that same week that was completely done. That same week is when I got with Kimberly. Literally in that same week, and that's something that I would not advise anyone to do when you're trying to figure shit out. But I kind of knew what I wanted, and I had a clearer path at that time. So that relationship I was in, I was like, I need to not do that. I was like, that was. I gave it a shot because that person was persistent on us trying to be together. She was persistent. I made it very clear. I had just got back from LA, and I'm trying to establish things for myself here. There's things I'm trying to do right now. That this is probably not what we should do. She was so persistent. So it happened, and then it happened. I was like, no, this person is not where I need him to be. This is not a good fit. So with this one, I'm like, okay, this is more of what I was looking for.
For you, though. You know what I'm saying? Well, for you. Because
sure,
you never know.
No, sure. But there are some constants though, that there are some certain type of qualities someone does need to have or need to be looking for some sort of actual success in a relationship or anything.
Gotcha.
You got to know what don't you think you need to know what you want in order to figure out how you're gonna get to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what that's the only thing I'm trying to say. So yeah, I was and I'm still like that. I'll still be throwing that dynamite to this day if I have to. It's not dynamite. You take it as dynamite because women don't process things like us.
Who is us?
Like men.
Okay.
Women don't process stuff. They process the emotion before the logic. We process logic first. They process the emotion as a mass. There are exceptions. There are exceptions to the thing, but if we're talking about masses, I was saying some real shit, true shit. And sorry you took it as dynamite. What was it again?
I can't remember.
Your words don't have to. They don't have to. Your words don't have to hit like dynamite.
That's
Chris.
enough. That's enough.
You brought it up. Don't tell me.
But I'm just saying, bro.
You started.
But you still wanted to explode like dynamite.
No, I don't. You think I get a kick out of hurting people?
I do. I really do.
You think I get a kick out of hurting people?
No, not hurting people, but Just getting your point across for sure.
It's about a wake up. Yeah,
you got to. Well, really, to some people, your point may be, you know what I'm saying? Not right and not important. You know what I'm saying?
True. But somebody's wrong.
So that's why I don't.
But somebody's wrong though.
To me, that's why I don't really talk a lot because like, man, who are you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your opinion may not even matter.
Oh, meaning like I'm the same way. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, if it works for you, it works for you. You watching this, you can change it. You can turn this off. You know, I don't think that I know everything. I just go off of what I think I've learned, experiences. And I still could be wrong. I'm still learning. At the end of the day, I'm only in my 30s, so there's a lot to be learned. But yeah, I'm gonna get my point across, and
yeah, we know
it's all about. But it's about, hey, you make your bed. That's what I'm about. You make your bed, you're gonna lay in it. Now, sorry,
but I think when you think like that, you have to apply it to yourself also.
Sure. Me too.
Yeah. Then, to me, that's the best way to, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm talking about, though. It's like, oh, you did that? Okay, well, I'm gonna do what you just did, but you're not gonna like it though. That's what usually happens. Okay, let me do that then. Let me act like let me do what you just did. All right, you got anything else you want to say?
It's so much. It's so much.
There's
to
so
say.
much. We'll just bring it back. We'll bring it back. You know what? If we go do something right now, I'll just record it so I can get the raw.
Nah, we just may need to have it be like
we'll make it a thing.
Yeah,
sure.
A continuous thing where this is just not, because it's so much to talk about.
All right, H-Man. Great show.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's really so much to talk about that you know what I'm saying, we can't really get it all in unless we're just like super relaxed.
I mean, when have we ever got it all? When have we ever even done like a recap? We just kind of talk. We just talk about whatever it is we're talking about.
So it may need to be a different what we do it again, and even maybe even more a relaxed environment. You know what I'm saying?
I asked you came up with nothing.
Huh?
I asked you came up with nothing. This is why I asked you. I text you this stuff.
Say it one more time.
I text you. Where should we do it?
Where should we?
Do you have any ideas?
But look.
No input, as usual. No communication, as usual. That's why Frankie took us off the last thing.
No, that's not why.
You didn't communicate. You didn't communicate.
That's definitely not why.
I had other stuff booked, and you didn't even tell me what we were doing.
That's definitely not why, though.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
You guys have been a thorn in my ass.
Hey. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Anyway, man. Herm, I love you, man. Thanks for being the big bro never had.
It's all good,
and that's
bro.
real.
That's what I'm
serious.
here for. That's what I'm here for, bro.
That's serious talk.
I'm saying, I didn't, like, you was like, oh, it's mentor, and this is, like, so many people have said that.
Yeah.
I never had that, you know what I'm saying? I never had that with people showing me whether it was business, whether it was dance, or whatever it may have been.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I just had my homies. You know what I'm saying? So
sure. It was the same.
It was like, so
he was my big brother. He is.
So once I started getting any kind of knowledge, I'm like, yo, I gotta share it.
Sure.
With the people, with these people who I'm working
exact
with.
Way. That's probably why people get tired of hearing us talk sometimes. They don't want to hear that shit.
But the people who really take it and grasp it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna see. But anyway, wrap it up. We gotta bring it back.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
All right, man. Thanks for coming.
It's all good, bro.
All right.
Don't wrap it up like that, bro, because we're gonna do some more. We gotta film some more. For sure, we're gonna film some more.
Okay. Just I need a little more communication, and we
all you gotta do is hit me up, bro.
Just communicate, and we can make it happen.
All right, bro.
That's all. That's all I ask.
Gotcha, man.
All right. Fuck off. All right.